guys, it's Joshy here and I'm back with another theme team. So this one is a booster pack theme team, as you saw. Now, I would like to say as well, because just in case some people ask, obviously these isn't a theme team I came up with originally. Ben Pimp Knight does them, and I think I've seen one or two others done somewhere, and I really like the idea of teams like this. So I had 3 booster packs, and I have 3 people who do breeding for me, so I gave them out. Lucy did this one, I let her design it and breed them all and everything. So, you know, if you have anything you like, just say so in the comments, because, you know, give a thumbs up for what she did, and I really enjoyed these. So anyway, I let off with my Clauncher, expecting to actually see this guy in first. So he did go for the Stealth Rock, so I was like, damn you, this team does not like Stealth Rocks. So he survives on his Focus Sash, I was like, yay. But guys, I burnt him there. I was like, yes, you deserve that. So I'm able to take that down in one go, which was just surprising, but unfortunately the rocks are up, which really does suck for me. Now this is a Scald, Ice Beam, Sleep Talk and Rest set. Now, I really do enjoy this set because it actually has a bit of bulk on it, especially with an Eviolite. I did actually have a couple of Eviolite Pokemon in this team. So I was considering swapping, but then I thought, he obviously thought I was going to swap, but I thought, if I just go for the Ice Beam, I might get off a freeze if I don't die. But at this stage, there wasn't anything I really wanted to swap into a hit. As I said before, the rocks really do screw a few of my team up. So anyway, I lost one there. So we're pretty even at this point. So now, he's going to bring in Minccino, which is alright, but, you know, it's hard sometimes with these Pokemon, because, I mean, you don't know what items they're running, and you've got to try and play and guess. So anyway, I have the Stone, so I really love this Jump Fluff set, and keep your eyes around, because this thing does some awesome stuff, you know. You'll see it when you see, you'll know. Anyway, so I'm going to activate Grassy Terrain, which is a really cool, because I have Grassy Seed, which boosts my defense by 1 stage, and then I already have a very decent special defense. Now, I'm quite fast and physically offensive, and now I have Swords Dance as well, Acrobatics, so it's powered up a lot after the Grassy Seed, and then Seed Bomb. So, I do follow through with the Seed Bomb, which is even powered up due to the Grassy Terrain, but unfortunately for me, it's not quite enough, and I really should have gone for a Swords Dance instead. I think it probably would have been just enough, but unfortunately that's what you do, and it's just left alive. So now I've got to deal with this thing. So I thought I'm going to bring in Yanma. Now I really enjoyed this set as well. It's a pretty simplistic set. It's a max speed, max special attack set, and it has Protect, Psychic, Bug Buzz, and Air Slash with a Life Orb. So it does hit really hard. Like, with this team, I actually found it hard to get people to have some battles. Some people don't like battling too low. And then also I found some people just with everything in the time of year and blah were a little bit unavailable when I was battling. So I was looking online for a couple of battles at stages. And while doing that, I came across some just random ones, and a lot weren't well or weren't good, but there was a couple of battles that were alright. And in 1 or 2 of those alright ones, Yanma really did some work, and one of them I think we took out 3 or 4 with just Yanma, which was really cool. So anyway, obviously this is not a Shell Smash set, but unfortunately for him, I'm hitting harder than he would have expected, and also you're not sure what moves I'm carrying, so I actually am carrying Psychic, being a not very effective move, and that is actually just going to be enough for me to take him out, so that works so well. But in saying that, the problem with this is now I cannot do anything but leave Yanma in this battle, because, I mean, there's rocks, so I'm screwed. So anyway, I thought, okay, well, what I was thinking here, I was possibly thinking against this Monferno that because I know he carries Fake Out, or usually would, I could go for a Protect, but then I'm like, I bet you any money if he's carrying that, there's a high chance he's carrying a Muck Punch, so he could follow up and finish off. So I was correct with the Fake Out anyway, but I just didn't bother wasting a turn. So I thought, okay, I'm going to bring in my Fake Outer. So this is my Ambipom with Fake Out, Covert, Tail Slap, and I meant to blank on my last move. And so I've got normal gem, so that way I can do a Fake Out, get a boosted Fake Out, then go for a Covert to steal a decent item off the opponent. And it actually does work out in some stages. I've been really lucky with what I've stolen, but then there's a couple of times I've stolen the worst thing. So here I've been able to steal an Assault Vest. He's going to go for a Scald. You know, I mean, obviously I would have lived anyway. I didn't get burnt, but I took that a lot better. So now I'm going to follow up with my Tail Slap, and it's going to take 1 hit and take him out. So that was easy done for me. and we can go from there. So anyway, he's going to bring back in the Monferno, and I'm like, okay, well, I don't really want to lose my Ambipom yet. If I can keep it around at the end, I can work with it. So I thought I'm going to bring in Chimchar. Now, the stones really did kill me again, because with the fake out, I'm going to be sitting around, you know, just over half, but I could have been sitting a lot higher, meaning a bit safer. So he's going to swap out here and bring in Flock Step, which is his Doduo. Now, I've gone for a Fire Spin. If I did predict the swap, I could have gone for a Will-O-Wisp. It's a really cool set. Special defense, max special defense, max HP. It's got Will-O-Wisp, Fire Spin, Rest, and Sleep Talk. So it works really well and does really prove off some stuff, but I had so unlucky with that Chimchar. I missed so many Will-O-Wisps and Fire Spins, it just was crappy. So my last Pokemon on this team is the Bergmite, and I really enjoy this one too. So I'm a Curse, Rest, Sleep Talk, Avalanche set. The only problem with this is being that the rocks put me low enough. Now, I was hoping not, but he did a little bit too much damage, so I thought possibly if that was a high roll and he gets a low roll, I could live the next one. So I had everything crossed, but I don't, and he doesn't miss either. So I'm going down there. He was actually Choice Banded, he told me afterwards, which, okay, fair enough, but I was just really unlucky with that. So now I'm down to one last Pokemon. Now I really should have bought the Ambipom in for a fake out on Flock Step, but I just thought I could take a few hits from that thing and get some curses up, because if I could have got some curses up and really set in a good place, Bergmite could have done a lot done really well because my opponent had only physical Mons left. But now I'm in a real predicament, so he's going to go for a fake out. I can't do anything at this stage, so I flinch, and now he's just able to take me out with the Muck Punch, which I was assuming he'd have. So Seaweed will beat me there 2-0. As I said, I could have easily bought Ambipom in, taken out Doduo, and then had Bergmite to finish off stuff later. But stuff happens, and that's how it goes, and yeah. So anyway, that was the end of the first battle. Let's get into the second one. So the second one is against Jordan, who is a complete random offline, and I actually had a good battle against someone offline, because I say they bought more of a team they used more often through their game or something, but it was a good battle. So I led off with my Bergmite, not sure what he'd lead off with, and I made a good choice. He leads off with Bat. So he goes for Cross Poison, and I was a little bit worried here. I'm like, please don't get poison, but on top of that, you got the critical hits to think of as well. So I get poisoned. I shouldn't have thought of it. And so I went for a Curse. I thought, okay, even if he gets a critical hit, it doesn't look like it's going to be doing too much damage. And I can just hope for the best. So I thought, how many do I want to get? So I thought, I'm going to get at least 2 up, because then I'm going to be able to hit a bit harder. And he's actually going to swap out and go into his Fire Kitty, which I was like, great. So in the end, I did actually decide against a second Curse. Sorry, I thought I did too, but no, I did decide against, because I thought if that poison racks up a little bit, if it gets me lower and then he gets a crit, it's just going to be unlucky. So now he's going to go for a Z Fire move. Now I'm not sure if this is coming off something like a Fire Blast or Flamethrower, or if it's going to be coming off like Flare Blitz. Now if it's coming off Flare Blitz, I thought there's a tiny minuscule, no, I'm probably going to die anyway. But coming off a special move, there is absolutely no chance I'm going to live. So it really doesn't matter, because I couldn't tell what it was coming off in the end, because it's super effective. And oh, sorry, it would have been off a fair bit. Sorry, because I actually live it really well. So I'm able to go for the Sleep Talk. I was hoping for something really decent, and I get Rest. So okay, I got Rest. So now he's going to go for another Flare Blitz, this time obviously a non-Z move Flare Blitz. And I'm like, oh, can I live? Can I not? I'm ignoring. And I just live on 4 HP. So I'm like, okay, I really would like to be able to get a Avalanche off to see damage, but no, I got Rest again. So I'm like, great. Great. I would just like this to work. So now he's going to go for the Darkest Lariat, and carrying that thing, he could have been quite dangerous anyway against me, even with some boosts. But I've done literally nothing so far in this battle. I've taken no damage off anyone. So I thought, oh well, I'm going to bring in Clauncher here. Now, he's going to swap out from Flame Kitty, but I thought, I'm not sure exactly who he's going to swap in, and actually swaps in his Lurantis, which isn't a bad idea with Sim. But I've gone for the Scald. I'm hoping to get a burn off on this thing, I'm thinking then, you know, whatever swaps in, but I don't. Saying that though, took a very risky move here and stayed in. He could have been any type of set, but I was thinking from full HP, there's more of a chance that I could possibly live. So I've gone for the Ice Beam. I'm really hoping I can take this thing out from there. And I don't know it. Damn it. Okay, well, I'm going to swap out now. I want to save the Clauncher now. There's no use taking two. I'll bring in Yanma because if anything, I'm going to be hit with a grass move, and I was correct. So I 4 times, you know, quad resist this. So I'm going to take it fairly well. Even though it's a Solar Blade, stab, you know, blah, 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 it's still going to do around the quarter to, yeah, maybe a third mark. So, no, it's definitely around the quarter, I say. Nope, it's definitely around the third. Anyway, sorry. So I'm going to go for Protect just because I wasn't sure how fast this is, what item it's running, what anything else is running. So I thought if I just go for a Protect, I know I'm going to be out faster and outspeeding it, and I can go for the Bug Buzz. So that's easily from that range enough to take it out. Probably would have been close from full HP anyway. So that thing's going down, so I'm like, yay, I've finally taken out a Pokemon, and I've only had, you know, almost 1.5 Pokemon go down. So he's going to bring in Bat here, and I'm like, oh, well, he doesn't know I'm carrying the Psychic, and that's probably going to catch him off guard now with my speed boost. So I do outspeed. I'm like, I hope this hasn't got really any bulk investment, and it does not. Well, if it doesn't look like it does anyway. And I'm actually able to claim a second one with Yanma. So I'm like, go Yanma. Like, yeah, that's 2 for Yanma. So this thing really pulled me a little bit back into this game because it didn't start out too excellent. So now Flame Kitty comes in. I'm like, oh, well, I'm best to go for an Air Slash. See, it's not quite as strong as Bug Buzz, but it's not going to take it out. I was hoping for the flinch so bad, but I don't get it, and that Flame Blitz will definitely wipe out a Yanma from that level of HP. So unfortunately, Yanma's going down, but that's now 2 all on either team. So thankfully for that thing, it's pulled me back in. So now he's sitting in a lower range. I can definitely take a hit again. So I'm going to bring in Clauncher. If he does swap again, I have no problem getting a Scold off on anyone. But I was a little worried about this thing. So he comes in, I'm like, well, I know it can possibly have Water Absorb, but I believe that's a hidden ability. And he does end up having it. So I'm like, awesome, that's really good. Now, as I said, I was considering swapping, but I thought I'm going to stay in again, see if I can get the burn off. He gets a crit, and that's still only about a third HP. So I'm like, oh good, I should be able to leave at least 2 more. Hopefully by then I can get the burn off, and we can work from there. So that's 2 without a burn. And it's a 30% chance, so I thought, oh, okay. And now he's going to pull out the Earthquake. But Earthquake's probably only going to do about the same anyway, because obviously Brick Break is stabbed. So I'm going for another Scold. I've got him around half HP. I'm like, okay, still no burn. He's going to pull out the Brick Break again. I'm like, can I live this? But I can't, so I was unlucky there not to get a burn, but that's alright. So I thought, okay, I can bring in Jump Bluff here and I should be able to get some work done. So I thought, how are we going to do that? So he's going to withdraw Toad there. Here's Poliwrath and save him for a bit later. And bring in Doog, which is the Absol. I'm like, okay, well, I think I can work with this. So I'm going to go for the Grassy Terrain. I'm going to be able to get my Grassy Seed to activate, which gives me a defense boost, which is needed against this thing. So I'm glad I got this activated straight off the bat. And now I can decide what I'm going to go for. So I decided to go for a Seed Bomb. I thought that should be close taking out. And this actually takes it really well in comparison. Then he goes for a Swords Dance. I'm like, oh crap. But I'm like, okay, well, I'm a little bulky in area. And now I have a +1 in defense. He's not too outdoing me at this stage. And I outspeed. So hoping he doesn't carry a Sucker Punch, I've gone for a Swords Dance to be able to boost my own attack. Because I'm going to need it to take him out. Now he doesn't crit me luckily, otherwise that would have taken me out. But now I've been able to get my attack boosted up enough that Acrobatics, I'm hoping definitely, can take him out. And I was correct, I do take him out there. So I'm like, okay, this is good. Let's see what we've got next. So Flame Kitty's coming back in. I'm like, okay, come on. I'm going to outspeed. And so Acrobatics from that range with, +2 in attack, I'm definitely going to be able to take out. So that's a 2 down there. So really Yanma and Jump Bluff have done all the work now, and there's only 4 down. There's 4 down. So now he brings in Tyranitar. I'm like, ugh, okay. I bet you anything this thing's a bit bulky. I've only got +2 in attack, no more. And I haven't got crazy good attack. So I'm like, I'm probably going down, but I'm definitely going to take a large chunk of his HP with me. So obviously we're going to Mega Evolve, just make it a bit harder on me. I'm going to go for a Seed Bomb. So it's, as I said, it will hit hard, but not quite hard enough. Leaves him just above red HP. He's going to go for a Stone Edge and not miss and take me out. But I'm alright. We're sitting on 2 each. So I'm like, where do we go? What do we do? I thought, I'm going to bring in Chimchar. This is a bit risky, but I think I have a chance of outspeeding possibly. And I was correct, so I'm able to go for Will-O-Wisp. I don't miss this one, thank you. And so now he's going to have half attack stat virtually because of the burn, which is awesome. So now he's going to go for the Earthquake, and I'm like, okay, well now that he's halved, I am going to take this fairly well. And it does do just over half, but as I said, I do take it fairly well, but nothing amazing. And so I'm like, okay, what do I want to do here? So I thought, okay, well I'm going to go for a rest. Hoping that this Eviolite little baby can pull something out of his boom here. His little fire bosom. Oh, boom, not bosom. Oops. And we can work from there. So he's going to go for another Earthquake. And I'm like, okay, this is going to do about around half. I'm going to get one Sleep Talk off, see what we can do. Hopefully I get something worth it. But I can't guarantee what I'm going to get. So, okay, I've got, oh well, let's go. We've got our Sleep Talk. I'm like, come on, give me something good. Give me a Fire Spin, give me something. And, you know, I'm crossing everything because, as I said, I had some bad luck with this thing. I get Fire Spin. I don't miss. I'm able to hit him, and I'm like, okay, cool, that's only a little chip damage, but I have to survive. Then he goes to the Stone Edge and misses. I'm like, no, this, yes. Like, when I sent out Chimchar, I thought, imagine if, but not actually thinking that it could possibly happen. So now, because I survived and I get the flame, the Fire Spin damage at the end after the burn, I'm actually able to take that out. So that was awesome. So now I've got the Poliwhirl coming back in. I'm reading Toad, nearly saying it. And that's going to definitely, Poliwrath, sorry. And it's going to definitely take me out with a Waterfall there. So now we're down to 1 each, but this thing ain't got the most HP left. And I've got this Ambipom, which not only is going to outspeed, has, we have our normal gem Fake Out. So I'm hoping it can take it out, but I know Poliwrath can be a little bit bulky too. So even with a normal gem, it's just not quite enough. And I'm able to go for Tail Slap. I should say I was not a Skill Link. I was a, can't think of it. It's Escape It. It's right there on my tip of my tongue. Where my 60 base power and lower moves get an extra 50%. So anyway, guys, if you did enjoy that battle, please do fake out that like button because it does help. It lets me know you're enjoying it and enjoying any of these. I do have some others coming, but they're being bred and designed by my other breeders at this stage because I thought it'd be fun to let them do a team, and I really loved the sets that in this battle. There were some really fun ones, and let me tell you, you're definitely going to see some of these guys, especially Jump Luff, in some videos to come. I should also say, guys, do give a shout out again to Lucy Girl Gamer off my Discord who did do this team for me. Loved it, you know, loved it, love everything about it. And you guys can chuck anything down below suggestion wise you want for theme team sweeps, challenges, etc, etc. Anyway, guys, until my next video, I'll see ya.